Drawdown and live trading today on Friday, August the 11th, 2023. We had minus 3150, beat the hypotheticals a little bit. Round break even on the week, up on the month, quarter, year. And our drawdown is minus 63.52.58 in real-time trading. And our hypothetical drawdown is larger because this includes CPI day yesterday. We may remove CPI days. I may add my Excel calculator where it doesn't include CPI, and so that'll readjust this. But if currently it includes CPI days, and if so, that's a drawdown alert. Talk about trying to get in on drawdowns. Yesterday was about a minus 9K day, minus 9.4, I believe, and we missed most of that because we anticipated a challenging market environment with CPI. CPI brings out a wild market environment this year, and so drawdown alert, including if you include CPI, not as much if you don't. So we are once again up on the month, quarter, and year, and break even on the week. Glad to be break even on the week after you look at the price action. This is a chart of the S&P. At the bottom you see the tick count trend indicator that looks at the strength of the trend through the NYSE tick. And the close today is about the same as the close on Thursday, about the same as the close on Wednesday. And you see CPI yesterday, and just Thursdays and Fridays have been one of our strong points. But those patterns can mean revert. Our strong days have been Monday earlier in the week, and so I'm looking forward to Monday's trade. And maybe these patterns at the end of the week, especially in August, lack of any action. Everyone's on vacation, and so you hate to think the markets only move because people are there to trade them instead of the economic activity, but that's kind of how it is. And markets are people, and so really choppy trading day continues to prop up these levels. Just won't go down. Stubborn market to go down. Lots of dip buying, lots of support below the market. It won't go up, but it won't go down. It just a slow downtrend in this market. We'll look at the NASDAQ in a minute as well. The NYSE ticks are just overly narrow, and you can see our NYSE tick indicator. White means neutral, red means bearish, and blue means bullish. So more bearish than bullish, but overall neutral today. Yesterday it went bearish, but it didn't follow through to the downside. The gap down made sense, but it just popped right back to yesterday's close, and so it fights the short side, fights the selling, propping it up continuously in this market. We're going to go over the trades. When you look at long and short signals, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Rather than just looking at a chart, you see how difficult it is for short trades to work in this market. And we had some last week on the rollovers, and the market was set up for rollover. But the NASDAQ especially is just, there's almost like a sure thing support at 15,000 on the NASDAQ. But, there is no sure thing in markets. I'm not saying that's a sure thing. But, there's certainly a wall of support there that's preventing this market from going lower with all the buyers and liquidity. And the Fed balance sheet went up just about, I think, $2 billion this week. Small number, but it went up though. So they're supposed to reduce the balance sheet, and that's kind of a break-even move for the Fed balance sheet. But still, they're supposed to be reducing it. So adaptive moving average getting chopped up today. SR counter trends. It came really close to the profit target. It was 2 points away. And just stubborn, came back 2 points away, bounced 2 points away, bounced. It just wouldn't go down. You can see that on both SR counter trends. And opening chop, got short here, down on the day, minus 325. Tick count trend dynamic turnaround. It was down on the day, tried to short this market. Quite a few NASDAQ strategies tried to short this market. Minus 825 on tick count trend dynamic turnaround. Gap continuation in reverse, plus 150. Mirror was a good trade at plus 675. Overall, the S&P strategies were 2 for 7. The NASDAQ was 1 for 3, 3 for 10, 2 days in a row of really low percentage of winners. and just a tough market if you just look at it. I mean, pretty hard to trade that, and you don't always know what the market's going to do. Today was a PPI day, producer price index, and so PPIs, producer price index, another inflation reading. Going back to 2022, beginning of 2022, there's been 19 PPI reports, and the current portfolio was 13 of 19 on PPI, and up about plus 3K, greater than plus 3K on those past performances. And so it is August, and we are experiencing some of the lowest volatility we've seen in the last few years. And so looking forward to Monday's trade. Let's go over the NASDAQ and then the micro trades. NASDAQ just didn't trade much today. Probably a good thing in a choppy environment. NASDAQ was minus 1225 on Viper, minus 725 on gap continuation. And then tick long aggressive was about plus 315. Got long back here. Just a narrow. Here's the opening of the day. And you can see it just die out. So just really nothing, a nothing kind of a day. I guess you have this one trend right here. You have this trend here. These are just pretty small trends without a lot of follow through or indication that they're about to make those moves. And so not a lot of inefficiencies to exploit today. ES, micro ES, you see minus 112.50. SR counter trend minus 31.25, SR counter trend minus 31.25, mirror plus 67.50, opening chop minus 31.25, tick count trend dynamic turnaround was minus 82.50, and then plus 13.75 on gap continuation and reverse. The micro NASDAQ minus 122.50, minus 72.50 on gap continuation, tick long aggressive. These don't always show up on the axis. You have to click on this, set that as default. It still always doesn't show up. Plus 31.50. The plot is still there, but it doesn't show up on the axis. But plus 31.50. So 143 on the NASDAQ strategies as well. And so these are the micros. So we close out the week around break even and about 2.5% off of Wednesday's equity peaks, or actually Tuesday's equity peaks on August the 8th. And we are looking forward to trading on Monday, which might bring some energy. Monday seemed to have some energy. So these are the trades on the day for Friday, August 11th, 2020.
Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.